everyone. We're going to talk about expecting to find your perfect match through ineffective actions. And so, firstly, this will be a little bit based on all of the self-help and thousands of dollars I spent on learning relationship self-help. So I am putting that to use here in this video and just basically discussing my perspectives and hoping that it will help you. If you expect to find the perfect match and you're making ineffective actions, you're really not going to find what you're looking for as easily. So it's all about taking actions most effectively and figuring out how to go and choose the right person as you're going through this process of dating. If you limit yourself to your local dating pool, good luck finding your best match. The power of the internet is very vast, and you can get to know someone and really qualify them easily without wasting hours on a date with someone that is really a bad fit. In-person dates can be a little superficial early on in comparison to finding someone online. That is because you can really get to know what their interests are, who they are, their likes and perspectives from an objective perspective. You know, when you ask someone these questions online before meeting them, they don't really gain much from lying or exaggerating. So in my opinion, you kind of tend to get to know the real person a little bit more when you're dating online and starting that process from an online perspective. When you meet someone in person, it's more focused on the external features of attraction, and you kind of get to glaze over what their interests are, but you don't really get to know who they are deep down. So for me, I really like starting the dating process from an online perspective, getting to really know who they are deep down and really qualifying them before you meet them. You really get to know someone deep down without wasting hours on a date getting to know their superficial exterior self. On an in-person date, it's all about what you see, and you really don't dive into who they are until date 3+. And so online, I know them well, and then I meet them only if they are a good fit. If you limit your relationships to those in your zip code, you will only find someone common that can show you what you already know and see. I say get out and truly search for your match. You will find someone worthy of you, that compliments you well and makes you your best self. Someone that challenges you, and that's someone that is unique, that really balances you out in the ways that you're looking for. Really look for someone that's different, that really brings out the best in you. Just be cautious before and during your meetup, because you always want to meet in a public place and plan this date well to ensure that you're meeting and doing activities that are at least safe early on, and that you're getting to know this person before you're really alone with them. And then also make sure that the activities that you choose, you already know that they love doing. In dating, you should definitely go from a more selfless perspective. Get to know their favorite activities and the things that they enjoy eating and doing, because this will really allow you to impress the date and really create a better connection with them early on. And you may surprise yourself and enjoy the same activities. So I really encourage you to get out of your comfort zone and plan your date based on the other person's likes and hobbies. And that way you may open up a little bit of a fun, unique experience for you and also your date. And you're also setting up your date to be successful and enjoyable. And you never want to waste your time on a not so fun date. So really choose something that's fun. So really choose a great date based on their hobbies, but also something that you'll enjoy, or that you may enjoy and you're not sure and you really want to try. So in dating, be selfless, choose activities that they enjoy for your first date. Also ensure that you're personalizing your dates based on what you both enjoy. The secret to dating is be selfless and find an activity you both enjoy for the dates. If you do not know something that you both like doing, then you're definitely not asking the right questions. If you enjoy no similar activities, take this as a cautionary potential no-go, as this relationship may not be a good fit. Within the dating process, be aware of cause and effect. See how people respond and react to different situations and questions. Within your date, you'll definitely want to see how people respond to different situations and questions to really qualify the person that you're choosing to be with in the end. It is perfectly okay to ask certain questions or have certain moments built into your date to really qualify them. For example, I found my 5-year relationship via Match.com, and within the first moments, he placed the top down in the convertible. In that moment, he said, "Wow, I love that you enjoy having the top of my convertible down. Most girls freak out about their hair." And so I'm really unable to put the top down all the time when I'm spending time with the opposite sex. So I really love having the top down in a convertible and really enjoying the scenic drive through the forests all the way to the ocean picnic that he had planned. A simple ponytail did a great job of just keeping it together during the ride. Life is all about enjoying everything and really wasting your time caring about your hair when there's so much beautiful scenery going on is really silly. During this date, we went and did a picnic along the water. We had to like do a little bit of a hike too. And then from there, we went and played a few minutes of volleyball, just hitting the ball back and forth. Um, he was okay. I think that he, tried it mostly because I enjoyed it and I really appreciated that. We went to a theme park and kind of walked around and just, tried a few rides, but mostly enjoyed talking and getting to know each other. And from there, but wait, there's more. We went and enjoyed a bonfire with some s'mores, and that was a little bit more intimate of a moment, and then dinner after that. So for dinner, I kind of like just had a salad. It was really kind of boring of a choice on my part. And then all was downhill from there. So that's just a little bit of an idea of, how you can kind of frame a really amazing date. All of the activities we did were something that were way up my alley and I really enjoyed. And even if the individual was not like super comfortable or super amazing at the activities that we did, it was really appreciated that he went out of his comfort zone to do things that I enjoy. And then overall, we did get to know each other even more in a in-person setting, even though we had a great idea of who each other are already because we did a lot of talking online prior to us meeting in person. All in all, you have to really understand that when you're dating, it's all about asking the right questions and really paying attention to the responses and the answers that you're getting. Throughout our first date, like I could really tell that he really got to know me prior to the date, and then during the date I could tell that he was really interested in getting to know me further. Our first date was very, very well planned out and literally everything that I enjoy doing, and then honestly our entire relationship was very similar. We both enjoyed a lot of fun activities and nature and fun drives, but also pursuing our careers while enjoying life together throughout that entire relationship. Most of the date literally had no cost associated with it. Walking the beach, we had some snacks, having s'mores, we had some snacks at the theme park, maybe we went on a couple rides, volleyball was free, and the salad I had was like $9.95, I still remember. So yes, with all the things we did, you could choose to spend more money or you could choose to spend less money, and a lot of the things that I enjoy, like pursuing like certain activities and nature, like those are easy date ideas because they are super free and super cheap to pursue those type of activities. So if you're dating on a budget, definitely be sure to add activities like going to a park or something that's really like conservative when it comes to the cost, because they can be super interesting and fun as well if you really plan well. And often they do say that the best surroundings are horrible if you're in the wrong company. And so really, you can be anywhere doing anything, and if you're with the right company, then you will really enjoy that experience. Any date can be amazing if you're with the right person, and any date can be absolutely horrible if you're with the wrong person. So just basically choose wisely who you choose to spend your time with, because a moment can be absolutely amazing or completely the opposite, depending on who you choose to spend your time with. And so you really figure this all out by really qualifying the person prior to really meeting them. And so even when you're dating them, you can also qualify the person then as well. So there are several moments throughout our date where we kind of were able to qualify the other person. For example, I already explained having the top down on the convertible was a way that he can figure out like whether I was a good fit for him and whether, you know, I was actually like a fun person that could really allow him to enjoy the convertible that he purchased for himself. So, on a secondary note, while we were driving in the convertible, I accidentally lost his hat onto the road behind us. And so, in that moment, his reaction was, "It's only an object, it's okay." And so, in that moment, I really was able to qualify him as well because although it was his favorite hat, he realized that the hat was just an object, and what was more important is the person sitting next to him and the moment that we were sharing together. And so, in that moment, I was able to qualify him based on his reaction to me losing his absolutely favorite hat, which he got from his family member, and I'm sure it was really important to him as well. So I was able to see like where his values are and qualify him based on his values, based on my mistake of losing his hat in the convertible. So in both of those situations, you know, having the top down and me being okay with the ponytail and him reacting to me losing his favorite hat, we both were able to qualify each other and see, you know, who each other are and really get to know whether we are a good fit for each other. We got to see that we're both amazing people and a good fit, and really qualify each other before choosing to get exclusive and getting into a long-term relationship. So that first date, we really got to see, you know, that we're both amazing people and that, you know, who we portrayed online was actually very, you know, much in alignment with who we are in person. And we were able to have a long relationship of 5+ years. So that relationship lasted 5+ years and may have led to marriage, except for the fact that we ended up breaking up for some highly unlucky scenario. So don't discount the power of dating online and pursuing dating apps. I found a lot of, you know, success, and I actually prefer getting to know the person online prior to meeting them in person. The key is really to qualify the individuals that you're going to date and spend time with. Ask what their wants are, what their needs are, their values, and their personality, and get to know what they enjoy doing. Get to see if their lifestyle fits with yours even. Then, once you have established a little bit of background information for that individual, and you establish that dating this individual would be a great experience and you both may enjoy yourselves together. So once you've established that you both kind of have some similarities and enjoyable hobbies, then choose to meet up if all is going well. So thank you so much. Be sure to smash the like button. Comment below, do you agree with qualifying the relationships that you choose to be on prior to even meeting with them? Do you like the idea of, you know, dating online, or do you prefer dating in person? Do you like the idea of online dating apps? Do you like the idea of online dating, or do you prefer to solitarily just date in person? Comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on this, and definitely be sure to smash the like button and really help, you know, support me so that I can make more videos about this topic and others on my channel. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you all soon.